Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 7 of How I Tank. This time featuring a Black Prince train. And what that is, you will find out in a minute. Anyway, with me I have, again, Lost Dead Man and Morbid Man. Say hello, Mental Gen. I guess you said hello while I was telling you to say hello. You are on the ball. So, Lost Dead Man, being a good engine that he is, starts pushing my Black Prince because this thing has extremely trollsy armor for its tier. Even though it has visibly the same armor as the guys before it, it is, I don't know, magic. I need to compare it side to side with a Churchill 7. I know this thing is visibly bigger and the turret is rather squishy. And it is slow as piss. I mean, it takes an SU-122 and a Tiger H to get this thing going 25.
Fucking cruising, going so fast.
And this shot, I don't know how I made. But even the SU-100Y has trouble penning the front of this thing. And I believe he even got the shot on my driver's port.
Churchill just does not give a fuck.
So at this point, you can consider this a rush because on the 7-8 line, or Happy Sunshine Valley Road, or Right Fuck Alley, you can see that they're pushing rather hard into a wall of tigers. And there's an AT-7 on our side. We give no fucks. We push on forward.
Whoa.
At this point, the Black Prince has the HP that it can take a hit or two from these low-power guns, such as the 90 and the 76. And I continuously block lost shots because I don't want him getting any damage.
Shove me out of the way.
Now, unfortunately, as I round this corner, I take it a little too sharply, and I expose a flat angle for the SU-100Y, which he promptly puts in my lower glacis, dealing a nice 500 damage.
Could have saved you. Could have saved you if you hadn't blocked me.
So Lost, being the power-hungry man he is, decides he wants to go, you know, get some more damage. And I have the hardest time in the world killing this KV-1S. You think with a 170 pen gun I'd be able to do some damage. But this guy is actually angling fairly well, though he's exposing himself a fair bit, and he is trying to pen a Black Prince at this range with a Russian gun, which just isn't going to work out for him.
Went high.
So, on the back, AT-7 is getting flank-tankulated between a Tiger and SU-122. And these tanks, I feel sorry for this medium 3. I don't even know what tier it is. It's tier 3. I just looked at the menu thing. But these guys are trying their darnest. That Stug is using a heat-based weapon. Not heat-based, but a howitzer-based weapon. So I'm a little scared of him because even though he won't be doing that much damage, he will be doing damage over time, which concern kisses me. And this IS-2 I can't pen, but likewise he can't pen me.
No! Everyone is spamming itchy.
You apparently cannot pen this guy at all.
I think over the course of this, I take 25 hits. This SU-85 thinks he's cute. I just pop him. This IS-2 finally gets smart and realizes I can't really do too much to his front armor. And so...
killed the AT-7 and we're coming to save Smig now.
Meanwhile, those guys are just having fun over there. And this IS-2 thinks he's so cool. And I'm just shooting at him, because I don't really know the weak spots on IS-2, even though it's the same as an IS-7. Not IS-7, IS-1. And then I realized, because one of my shots ran into his lower glacis, that a lower glacis exists, so I start shooting that. Man, I am speaking a lot in this episode. What do you guys have to say about this?
Here I come to save the day and steal some more damage.
No, block him, block him.
Nope, I got this. Don't worry. Miracle shot, go. Yeah.
Damn it.
So even though the damage isn't that impressive, just shy of 2,000, I think the potential damage received, if I remember correctly, is about 5,200, and the IS-2 accuses us of being faggots hacking.
Yes,
apparently.
that mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. If you get called a faggot on the internet, you're doing something right.
Yes.
So anyway, that is the first replay of 3 we have featured for you this episode. See you the next part. Alright, so we have a T92 replay from Lost Dead Man. He says it's good. Do we believe him? He's
No.
spinning. He's making the viewers dizzy.
You gotta have the customary early game spin. I mean, it's just it's tradition.
Got to make sure your whole tank loaded in.
Yep. So yeah, 92. It's very slow now.
How is artillery in this new patch? I have not played too much of it besides random T92 gameplay with Comrade and Huey.
The 92 and the Type B came out really, really strong from that patch, where the bat already in the 261 kind of hurt a little bit now. But I mean,
I like my 261.
Do you? I mean, everybody I've talked to just says that it's painful. It's not as good as it was.
It's a
To be-
30-second reload.
To be fair, it was extremely strong, probably arguably the strongest of the 3 original tier 8s.
Yeah, probably. Like the 92 now, I've noticed actually direct hits tanks more often than other of my arties do. It's surprising.
Look at that reticle.
Right?
That reticle don't give fucks.
And if you actually look at it, like you can put a Jagdpanzer E100 nose to nose inside that reticle, and it's just ridiculous.
Got a nice British tank lining up to get blown up.
Fortunately, he doesn't want to comply.
So what tier 10, I guess now it is, artilleries do you have, and how were they affected? Since we have...
I have the Type E, the 92, and the Bat 155. And before the patch, I was never great at the 92, but I found it to be so much more enjoyable now after this patch. Same with the Type E. It feels like it plays better. It's hitting tanks more often. I mean, the reticle's bigger, but
At the same time, it's hitting 20% more in the center of it, right?
Yeah, it feels like a buff for the 92. And of course, the Type E is now faster than the 92, which is funny to me. Oh, okay. And the best part, you can put a super heavy spall liner on the Type E. That was so fucking great. You don't even know.
Counterbout at that artillery, bro.
I mean,
You get a nice, ooh.
Ooh. First of two. Well,
That was painful to watch.
that was that
Are you using heat?
No, he's
No,
using
no.
HE.
Yeah, that's the credit HE.
So now that you put the fear of God in the enemy team,
Yeah, none of them really want to poke out. I thought the M103 was going to, but it would not oblige me.
yeah, he can probably easily punish that 62 for where he's sitting right now. And it looks like that E100 is using the 128.
The 62-8 is actually really, really good in that spot. He does a lot of damage to them. Not that shot, but most shots he actually does pretty good in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
I was debating whether or not to go for the splash in the M103, but I didn't think it would be close enough.
I think you have a better shot of hitting that house than you do actually. Whoa, and then we flash over here. Oh, I see an E50M that's not going to enjoy his day in a minute.
This shot, I was just blind firing, hoping he was still behind that rock, because I figured that if he left the rock, the tank in H1 would light him, but unfortunately not. Doesn't look like it did.
I think the tank at H1 is still climbing the hill. But if he was still behind that rock, he felt that.
Hopefully. This made me really regret wasting that round, seeing these two tanks in the open.
Especially that T-54 just sitting there.
Yeah, it was very, very tempting.
It's being blocked by something.
Reticle's still outside of the screen.
That cracks me up.
Know that E75 is pushing up, but getting a little impatient.
Yeah, all the artilleries took nerf as far as reload goes, but any T-92 pilot, they hardly feel it. It's just another 5 seconds they have to like make a sandwich or eat the sandwich.
Oh, be careful.
This was so tempting to take that shot, but I really.
I would have
did not
taken the
feel like
shot
it.
right there.
I really felt bad because I figured I would probably damage the 62A,
And hot damn, there's a 263 in this match.
and this happens, and I somehow did not one-shot him.
I'm guessing you just blew up his driver.
That'd be typical.
The driver's probably just splattered all over the insides, but he's probably going to use a med kit to band-aid him back into one piece.
Yeah, his medkit technology in this game is really good.
So good.
Take 240 millimeter shell to the chest, put a band-aid on it, call it good. Chaffee
This-
making you
I don't know
nervous?
if that
Watch this.
work.
Like, what? Right? Oh, I burst out laughing when I saw
I
it.
wonder what's right there.
I know what's coming. I can wait for this.
That is hilarious. Only in artillery do you get to see moments like that.
Yep. Probably should have been looking a little bit further south, but...
Wasting a shot on a Chaffee isn't worth it, but the E50 is definitely a priority. E50Ms are fairly scary in pubs.
I wanted to save
Uh-oh.
this Yag Tiger, but I mean, this is just a really close quarters shot. And their team damage right there in the Yag Tiger. Yeah, surprisingly. Knew I could probably take this Chaffee out, but I didn't. I would.
It's
probably
not
have
worth
to
a
go Yag
45-second reload for 400
Yeah.
damage.
E50 goes for the ram, but does not work out.
And they are not giving you shots.
I'm trying to tee this E50 to get the STI to back off of him, but then this happens.
Lap.
Steals it, but got the damage.
It looks like the yeah, your team's rolling through the other flank, but no one's coming back to help.
Yeah. No, we still have a few tanks here that are pretty decent health. We should be able to hold this.
The T-62 seems to know what's up. He's
Yeah.
where he needs to be, pretty much.
And there is a 183 providing long-range support, which that is pretty much just another artillery piece
Pretty
in your
much.
favor.
At this point, all I can think is I want this damage. I want this damage. Come here, E75.
You're already sitting at a nice, at least 3,600.
This was I would kind of a little risky if that STI was a little closer, but
So in general, has the T92 been shooting shorter than its reticle lately? Because I noticed you shooting past that. Or is that because he was on a slope?
I think that's just habit from all the RD I play. I usually do that.
Aim
Sometimes-
past?
Yeah, just aim right past it, because I know the round is going to arc down into them, and I hope for it to arc into them by that way. But
A top pen?
yeah, here I'm just hoping for some more, any kind of damage, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh yeah, I turn away because I see a juicier target.
Ooh.
That is a juicy target indeed. If you had an AP shell.
I know. Ever since I saw a 92 bounce off a 261 in Clan Wars with an AP round, I never carry AP anymore. I couldn't do it.
How dare you?
I wouldn't feel right about it.
I still sometimes go into pubs with only AP.
It is fun.
Oh, with the
Especially
shots
now.
you've been pulling off? You might
Yeah.
as well be carrying AP, because...
Oh, this is oh man, so good.
See.
Backs for me.
Oh! Ouch.
I think that was
Ugh.
a front track hit.
I don't know what that was, but that was so good.
That
To,
was...
Actually, you didn't even track him.
So minimum
Alright.
6,200 damage. Not too shabby for the T92.
All I can say is I beat Derek in the last How I Tank. That's all I can say.
Well done,
Sorry,
Derek. I expect a better replay from you shortly.
Yeah, Derek, let's go. T92 war is on.
Alright, see you in the next part. Alright, so in this replay we have a SU-122-54, aka the best looking tank in the game, in my opinion. I am tuning with Comrade and Huey, Yes, Comrade still is playing. I think we had a replay from him earlier. I think I was alt-tabbed and I cruise control forward into the super Pershing. I guess the not-so-super Pershing, sorry.
Just a little love tap, that's all it was.
Mm-hmm. Let him know I was there. So, I've been having troubles trying to figure out the new camo system. And especially, I've noticed that this tank in general has been suffering a little bit trying to stay hidden. I do have 6 cents, so I decided to play around with some bushes here.
There's no RD, so, I mean, you can be a little more risky than you normally would be.
Mm-hmm. Also, this T69 has kindly obliged to spot everybody for me. So I'm sitting probably like 30 meters behind this bush. I have full camo crew. And I'm now just waiting for spots. I have Huey, a T-28, and a Ferdinand backing me up, and anything around this corner is going to blow up like so.
This 469 is just so screwed.
And with the fast reload on this tank, I easily claim the kill for myself.
More food.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get a track, burn the repair kit on a T-30, which is a nice thing to know because its traverse rate is so low. And I somehow get a nice side pen on the turret. Which
That's really shocking.
I should not have gotten with a 270 pen gun, I think this is. I know it's a tier 10 gun, it's just not as good as the 263, which is its successor.
Your AP
the
is
I4 gun, right?
Your AP is 258 pen. I mean, that was a really good shot. I'm pretty lucky.
Mm-hmm. And I forget what the heat pen is now. 340. I think it used to be like 400.
That's not broken at all.
Yeah. So I generally carry around 5 of those shells if I need to like break tough targets. Like before the heat got nerfed. If I was going up against a mouse or an E100, load one of those in, and no matter what angling he did, I would have a shot on him.
Always good for clutch situations.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm letting the more armored targets move up, and this is actually rare for me in this tank. I generally play this tank like a medium, which gets me in trouble a lot. And I noticed that there is some stiff competition around that corner. Yag Tiger and something else scary, a T-54E1. Which, surprisingly, is a good combo if the players are playing it right. T-54 can cover Yag Tiger while it tries to lay down suppressing fire with its high rate of fire, scary damage gun. But those guys are easily wrapping it up.
Yeah, that corner is really hard for non-turret TD, so that's probably a better choice going up here.
Mm-hmm. And having the speed that this thing is, I'm pretty much a T-54 without a turret, and I decide that I'm going to take shots. And somehow I am not spotted. This nice hay bale blocking line of sight between me and this Type 59. And I throw a shell through his turret at around 400 meters, and he goes into hiding. And I'm desperately looking for some red on that T-69. They've got the bottom wrapped up. They're going to start pressuring cap, which will allow me to push forward and get more side shots as they try to shoot down onto the cap circle. This Type 69 had a good spot, but then he makes a mistake and tries to crawl up the hill.
Oh, he's paying for it.
Mm-hmm. And I am finally spotted. And he misses his first shot. Throw another shell into him. He gets a pen on me as he slides back down the hill. This other Type 69, or T-69, whatever, goes in the same area, and I don't decide to finish off the other one because I want to use this gun's damage potential to its maximum, and this guy cannot find a hidey hole from me. Bloop.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
He doesn't realize his turret's sticking up.
Oh,
wow. Wow. Actually surprised you did that.
I think he's trying to figure out what way he can turn it so that it's hidden.
Nice.
And I get a blind shot knowing that that guy wasn't moving, otherwise he probably would have been spotted.
this
So-
point, it's just cleaning it up.
What do you guys? What's your view on the replay of the tank, the enemy team? What you would have done? What I should have done better?
I think
it's
you pretty much would have done. Yeah, you would have done what I would have done in this tank. I mean, you got to go fast. That's all.
Gotta go fast.
Without RD to deny you, advantageous positions, there's really no reason for you not to take advantage of all the map has, or all that map has to offer in this.
And this map definitely has a lot of camo potential.
This is a really good map for TDs, and there's no RD. Are you really gonna do what I think? Oh, yep.
And he blows up before.
The kids is why you don't sit behind destroyable cover.
SC-122-54 will just drive right through and blow you up. Anyway, so that concludes this episode of How I Tank. I hope you enjoyed it. Word vomit. We'll be producing content as it comes out. We've been playing Alien Colonial Marines. We'll get some more of that out. Of course, tank gameplay is obviously preferred by you guys. So we will be continuing that whenever we can.
God damn it.
Graham, do you have to say anything to the viewers?
Yes, upload more. They deserve it.
Well, shit. If Graham said it.
Thanks.
See? Graham wants tanks. So,
I want them to go away.
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.